As we promised yesterday, we are here. Probably the most important red carpet before tomorrow night's Grammys is here. Clive Davis's pre-Grammy party. Anybody who's anybody is here, and we're here with PeopleTV broadcasting live. I'm Roxy Diaz.
I am your host, Janine Rubenstein.
And guys, listen, it's a list of like 1,000 people. Everybody tries to get in.
1,000 hand-picked people, like hand-picked by Clive Davis. Like
exactly.
This is the top of the top. The best in music is walking this carpet right now. We just talked to Beverly Johnson.
We did. I just saw Miss Deborah Lee, who is the president of BET here. We saw
everyone is coming through.
Kenny G is like right behind us. And hey,
Fred Armisen.
There you go.
Everyone.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Okay.
Thank you so much for coming on by. How do you feel being selected as one of the few to be at Clive Davis's Pre-Grammy Gala?
It's I've never been before, so I've heard so much about it, and I can't wait to see I don't even know who's performing.
So you've never heard any little tidbits of why this party is the hot party to be at every year?
No, but have you?
Oh, I've heard. I've never been privileged to go in yet. She has, though. She can tell us a thing.
What happens? What happens?
I mean, Jay-Z was honored last year, so you name it. You name it. Alicia Keys was up there just tinkling the ivory. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Well, who are you excited to see tonight? And just Clive Davis, knowing the music mogul that he is, what does he mean to you?
To me, he's like one of the originators of the blueprint of a music mogul. Like, to me, it's like the classic version of what that is. Music of the 80s, music of the 70s. He's like a real icon.
Have you had a Clive Davis moment, though? Everyone talks about their Clive Davis moments, either at his house, on vacation, something where he just reads your soul.
This is all brand new to me. All brand new. So
I'm curious, since this is music's biggest weekend, what's playing in your playlist right now? What are you listening to?
Right now, a band called Always, ALVVAYS.
Okay.
And always Kraftwerk. Kraftwerk, none as much as I can.
I like that.
Nice. So when you get in there, I don't feel like you get starstruck anymore, but when you get in there, just who is someone that you would be like,
That's a tough one. It's whenever I see people that I go, oh my God. But Sammy Hagar is right there.
Yeah. So hey, that's a good one right there. Are you the guy that won't ask for a selfie, or are you the guy that's asking for a selfie?
I don't do it usually.
Okay.
I don't mind sometimes, but sometimes I'm too shy to ask people to do it.
Wait, so tell me, SNL. Is there a Clive spoof? Like, have I missed that? Was there ever a Clive moment?
No, I don't think they've done any Clive stuff.
He's kind of iconic. Like, he would be.
He is, but in the music world, there's got to be a way around it. I'm sure they'll do it at some point.
They got to do it.
And you guys are great at poking fun at politics, and we hear Nancy Pelosi is going to be here tonight. Do you think she's going to
sorry.
Well, sorry, surprise.
Surprise.
I had no idea.
Are you worried, or you think you're going to get some tidbits for her just to bring back to work one month?
She's great. She's great. I hope I get to meet her.
Well, we know that you got to go in and have a good time, so thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
I'm staying here for the rest of the night.
Oh, okay,
this is
cool.
Perfect.
So tell you what, I'll take your ticket, and you can stay here, and we'll go. We'll switch.
Thank you.
Have a good time, Fred. Thank you so much, guys.
It's
going to be like that all night long. We're not going to know who's actually coming up behind us, but we're just going to sneak them in the middle and just have a chat with them.
They just pop up, and you'll know exactly who they are, because that is what the list looks like.
Yes, that's exactly. But let me give you a little lay down of the land right now. There's probably over 100 outlets of media and press here on the red carpet. 50 to 60 photographers right there crammed into a little space of 10 feet just to take pictures as these celebrities walk in.
And they're screaming their names, and we're like, oh my God, that person's coming.
Yeah, and that's how we figure out who's actually coming.
Pretty much.
And it's freezing in LA. Just to give you guys a look at what is happening and how it's feeling. These stars are coming out with their open toes and legs showing, but it's cold, okay?
Now, freezing for Los Angeles. I will say I came over from New York. If you're on the East Coast and you're dealing with it,
there we go. It's freezing. It's freezing. You heard it from
for all.
Orange is the New Blackberry on right there. She's telling you. And they have a door right here that's like actually like opening, closing, letting stars in and out. So this is going to be how it is.
Letting it breathe a little bit.
All
But
night
it's very
long.
cool. We're at an iconic place, the Beverly Hilton. This has been home to Clive Davis's party for many, many years. Of course, they went to New York last year, and it was a very different scene. But now it's back. It is in just a place where movies are made, and it feels like it.
So
It feels
much-
like a star-studded place to be.
So much happens here, and it's funny because as I was reading your article that you did, congratulations, you
Thank
talked
you.
to one of the chairmen that actually helps put this together. So
Yeah.
what goes into just the tonight and making tonight happen?
Yeah, I got to sit down with Brandon Chapman, who is an executive that works at the Recording Academy, and he has been the producer behind the Clive Davis party for 11 years now, and that takes a lot of work. He talked about, well, one, the hardest part is the guest list, of course, having to give some hard no's to some people, like, sorry, you can't get a +1. But besides that, it's all about just setting the mood of a really relaxing evening. This is like the eve of the big night.
Hi.
So stars are,
Hello again.
come
hang out with us
over
real here.
Come on over here. We'll talk
But
about
I need to
the
know.
history
Oh
later.
wait, no, I binged too much
Hi.
Orange Is the New Black to not know what's gonna happen next. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You gotta tell us something.
I can't tell you anything, but I
Please
can tell
don't
you
say
that
goodbye.
it's getting very sad around there, and where we're doing the series finale is happening this week, so it's been really an emotional scene over there.
How can you even concentrate on the dialogue and the lines and where the story is gonna go, knowing that this is it?
I don't know, but like so I accidentally inhaled too much Kate Mulgrew the other day and just started weeping. Like my brain was just couldn't process it. Like I wasn't gonna just be next to her. It was.
I remember
crazy.
doing a cast shoot with you guys the first season, and just the chemistry was there. Like, how are you guys gonna deal? Because that's a sorority, that's a sisterhood.
Honestly, I think we're just going to stay very, very tight. Like, I suddenly see us tripling down on seeing each other constantly. Like, I've seen more of Uzo and Taylor and FaceTiming with Samira. Like, so everybody's getting a little bit, like, panicked, you know? Quadruple retweets, you know? Danielle's new song, her single drop, Black Woman.
Oh, yeah,
So
I
it's
heard
very
that.
exciting.
I love it.
There's, like, everybody's kind of doing incredible things. Taylor's new movie just came out. The Prodigy came out. If today's Friday, then I guess yesterday. But, you know, I've never been a calendar. And so, you know, it's amazing. I think we're just going to all stay really tight, and that's our family unit for life.
Any chance for a spinoff?
I don't know.
You have to have a spinoff. Come on.
I don't
Your
know.
storyline? Hold on.
I don't know. I think it's none of my business. But you know, spinning is great. Everybody loves a dreidel. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so hard.
Natasha Leon, there we go.
Yeah, to say goodbye to Orange Is the New Black. That's gonna be really difficult.
So much is happening behind us right
Yeah,
now, and I just want to say,
Caitlyn
like,
Jenner, right
Caitlyn Jenner's
behind
here,
us too,
strolling by,
and looking absolutely
looking
fabulous.
fierce.
Yes, working it, and the white power pantsuit that you got to love. Smart choice because of the degrees outside.
You should see this woman.
Yeah, again, I'm always saying she's right now having a conversation with Kenny G right now. Who doesn't want to have a conversation with Kenny G?
And that's what happens at Clive Davis's party. Caitlyn Jenner has a conversation with Kenny G, and they collaborate in some way. Like, that's the kind of room.
This little corner that we're on right now is like the left turn to go into the party.
Yes.
So a lot of kumbayaing is going to happen
Yeah, and
right
we're
behind
trying to
us.
get everyone
and
to
we're
just
gonna
veer
say,
into this
"Hey."
corner.
We're going to try to get them. We're going to try to see if we can get Caitlyn to come and say hi with us.
Yeah, it's just
Hi,
it's a
Caitlyn.
really,
Come and
really
say
fun
hi.
night,
Kenny,
and
good to
everyone
see
is
you.
hungry.
We're
One,
stealing Kenny
and
right
eager.
now.
Hey,
Hey,
how
so
are you?
Well, you know, I'm having a good hair day, so
You
I
are having a good
see.
hair day.
yeah.
this weather is suitable for you right now. So any plans on doing a little guest performance tonight? Or are you just here to have fun?
Oh, you know, they would have to tell me in advance because I need my saxophone.
Okay.
So you don't want me on stage without a
It's
saxophone.
not in the trunk. It's like
It's not in the trunk. No,
Nowhere nearby.
It's never in the trunk.
You've been attending Clive's parties for years now.
Oh,
For
yeah.
those that are watching right now that have no clue what it's like inside, just give us a little taste of what it is.
Little taste.
Okay, what happens inside is before everyone sits down and stays put in their seats, you just look and find somebody that you want to talk to. Like Like, for example, a couple years ago, I wanted to talk to Pharrell. So once I got past his bodyguards, which wasn't easy, but it wasn't that hard, then I talked to him. I talked to people like Herbie Hancock, a great piano player, great jazz players. So you really get to see people that you've seen on TV or whatever, and you get to go find them. And my son's with me, so I said, if there's anybody that you want, you tell me, I go fetch.
Are you that guy that's not scared to ask for a selfie?
I'm not scared to. Well, I don't care about the selfie. I'm not scared to talk to anybody.
Okay.
I'm talking to you.
And I love it, and I appreciate it, and I need your moisturizer.
Yeah. Listen, if I tell you what the product is, I'll probably get it free for the rest of my life. So, but I won't tell you. You want to know what it is? Okay, it's from a company called MOP. M-O-P, defining cream. That's the thing, MOP defining cream.
I love it. Thank you so much. It's so good to see you. We got more people coming by. My girl, hello, babe.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I haven't seen you in so long.
I know. It's been a long time.
You look amazing.
Thank you so much.
Okay, it's your first Grammys, and now you're here hanging out with Clive Davis, darling. How does it feel?
It's surreal, honestly. I feel like I've dreamed about this since I was a little girl. So to actually be here, I'm trying to like take it all in the moment. So yeah.
Oh my God! Tell me what is happening, how you decided on this, because I remember interviewing you, and you said, I have no idea what I'm wearing Grammys weekend.
Listen, I literally had no idea, but we wanted to go very 90s inspired and pay homage to the people that I've looked up to and I think have been a part of me being able to make music. So we wanted to go like very Faith Evans, Mary J. Blige. I hope we did a good job. I hope she's proud.
I think you nailed it.
Thank
You and I were talking, and we were saying how you get to rub shoulders with so many people that you looked up to this weekend. It has to be a whirlwind. Who have you ran into so far that you was like, oh my gosh, this just happened?
I have not run into anyone yet.
Get out.
I swear to you, I haven't. I think earlier, no, I didn't meet anyone yet.
You've been working. You had Spotify. You had UMG.
I've been around, but I think it's been so like busy that I haven't even really had the time. I'm hoping I can go in there and really be like, wow.
Okay.
So yeah, I haven't yet.
Tomorrow is a big day for you. Whew. It's a huge day. We know you won't be wearing Gucci on the carpet, right? So
I definitely won't be wearing Gucci on the carpet.
Okay, so do you have any plans on what you're wearing? What can you give a little tease of what you're gonna do?
It's definitely something that no one's ever seen me in before. Like I think even the look for me, I was like, wow, who is that? Like
Something really tight?
Not tight, but it's definitely different, and it's definitely something that no one's like. I don't think anyone will be expecting it from me, being a tomboy. So yeah.
Family, are they here? Is everyone lined up? Are they ready? How are they pumping you up for tomorrow?
My mum is here. She flew in from London yesterday, and she's my date tomorrow. So she's so excited. She's like, can't believe what's happening. So yeah.
Anybody you're excited to see tonight? Have you met Clive?
I haven't. To be honest, I just want to be like, just being in the room for me, I feel like it's going to be a crazy feeling. So I'm trying to prepare myself for it right now.
I love it.
We got to say goodbye to you. Have so much fun. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm so excited.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I love. Bye. See you later.
Bye.
One of my favorites. Buddha.
Like,
Tripping. Just everything about her. She's such a phenomenal, and she's so humble about all the success that she's had. Definitely a newcomer to be looking out for, and I think she might just win Best Newcomer tomorrow because it's so huge. Buddha blew her up.
Hit. I mean, there was no other song that you just turned the channel on your radio and you heard it every single moment because it was that good. Like,
such a great influence for young people today to look up to too. She's phenomenal. She's herself. Reminds me of a young Aaliyah back in the day with her tomboy swag. But I absolutely love her, and she's phenomenal live
love
also.
Her so much, and she came over here and just did it. And of course, another one, social media was a very big first platform for her, and people fell in love with her there. And then she hops the pond, comes over to the United States, and just kills it. Like has the song of the summer.
Kills it. And speaking of social media, guys, we want you guys to hit us up. Also, make sure you see us at PeopleTV, at People on Twitter. Send us in your questions. Let us know what you think about the show right now. Tell a friend to tune into YouTube right now and watch us on Facebook Live, where you're seeing us right now, and it's going to be like this all night long. LL Cool J, another name. I saw Sierra and Russell Westbrook might be here. Russell Wilson, I'm sorry. I always do that. I always do
Russell
that.
Wilson.
Russell Wilson, maybe Russell Westbrook.
Amazing athletes.
Never
Both
know.
of them. That's about it.
They'll be here. And who else did you see on the list that you were like, oh my gosh, they're going to be here?
Oh, a Cardi B.
Oh,
Cardi B.
can't wait for her.
Like, whenever you have Nancy Pelosi and Cardi B on the same ticket.
I can't wait to see what's going to happen. They have to take a selfie together. I'm all about the selfie tonight. Because ever since Ellen has had that one epic selfie, that one great camera picture moment.
Cool. The stars do it now. Now the stars are getting in on the selfie.
And what I love about Cardi is that if you follow her on her Instagram page, she's so authentic.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like she's really the one to watch on social media tonight because she's going to give us the tea on everything that's happening inside and who she's sitting next to and everything.
If her back aches, if
her dress is too tight, she'll stop the show and be like, I gotta go breastfeed right now. That's just the type of woman that Cardi B is.
The problem is she might not shop the show. She might just bring the baby out and do it right now.
She probably would. A little baby culture. Never hurt nobody over here. Looking down the line of the red carpet. I think I see.
It's getting loud. It's getting loud. So
I believe I see A$AP Rocky is right down the line also. And it's so hard. You're taller than me, so I can't really see.
I know. I'm trying to correct. Yeah,
over the swarm of people that is here. Again, this is Clive Davis's pre-Grammy red carpet. It's amazing. This is literally, guys, the party that everybody, anybody gets invited to and gets to go inside. And just tell me, what's the food? What kind of things have you experienced in there? What's the food like?
I went 1 year. Okay.
She's been so long.
But the food was amazing. It was just, there were mayors and you know, Beyonce was there. You name it, they were in that room having fun. Amy Poehler, like it was just a lot going on, and I was starstruck, as you are. And this is the one party where the stars are starstruck. You can see it in their eyes when they're coming down the carpet. They're so excited. They're looking around, trying to see who's who. It's a great, great night. And if you could hear, they're really going crazy down there. As soon as you see the flashing and you hear the yelling, you know someone big is coming. So that's kind of like our warning that it's about to get real.
Like we said, Caitlyn Jenner was just behind us. We had Kenny G earlier. Also, people that are supposed to be coming by. LL Cool J, who is a music favorite here.
And has hosted the Grammys.
Yes, has hosted the Grammys. And speaking of hosts, Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys, who's very good friends with Clive Davis, should be stopping by also tonight. Unless she's prepping for tomorrow, but I have a feeling she'll make a cameo.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, is she going to like just call it a night early and like go and just make sure everything's on point for her hosting duties, her first hosting duties of the Grammy Awards? Or is she saying, I got this, and she's going to come on down and bless us?
I have a feeling that if she doesn't show up, I'm pretty sure her husband Swiss will show up, and Swiss will come and he'll turn the party out because he's been partying all weekend long. Not that I know. I'll keep saying.
No, you know. You know.
Swiss knows how to turn up a good party. And Swiss is also a big friend, close friend of Clive Davis. And Alicia Keys and Clive go way back.
I interviewed her right before, you know, all of this, and she said that one, Swiss is a party animal, so how she's going to celebrate is with some sort of party that he's planning. And mind you, last year they were honored at the Producers Guild Awards, and Swiss threw a skate party for her. Like just a roller skating party at a club. It was
where he
amazing.
ended up breaking his arm at.
He broke his arm there?
Yeah, he broke his arm.
I did not know that.
Was it that roller skating party, or was her birthday roller skating party, or his birthday roller skating party? He broke his arm. I remember him breaking his arm.
Oh, no. See, I left before the arm breaking happened. But he's always throwing her a big shindig. And this is going to be one of the biggest because she is hosting the Grammy Awards.
And
like,
who knew? And she's, like you said she has a funny side. Alicia's so cool, laid back. I think we're so used to that, but I'm really hoping that everybody gets to see that side of her, that friends get to see, that she's so funny and sarcastic, and she's quick with it. She's very quick, and she's quick with the jokes.
And quick with the keys. Like, I want her to be funny, I want the jokes, but I just want to hear what she is going to do musically, because she is amazing, as everyone knows, but she can do it all. Last year at this party, she sat on that stage and did a tribute to Jay-Z.
Wow.
Alicia Keys played and sang through all of his hits, and the whole room was just aghast. Like, it was a moment in music that will never happen again.
Lots of moments are going to be happening tonight, guys. Speaking of another person, Jay-Z, who had a huge Grammy brunch earlier today.
Yeah.
Lots of his friends were hanging out. Beyonce was there too. Who knows if the royal hip-hop couple will come and grace the carpet tonight. We never know who will be here, but the stars are definitely lining up. Steven Tyler on the list as well. Aerosmith, the Four Tops. I mean, it goes on and on of the amount of star power that's here.
But new faces as well, like Ella Mai, Dua Lipa, Shawn Mendes.
Yes.
Folks with hit songs.
Well, hello.
Hey!
Well, hello.
How are you? It's good to see you
Good
again.
to see you.
A regular at the Clive party.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
This is what you
How
do.
have you been? You never call, you never write. Worried sick about you two.
You changed your number, so I couldn't get to you anymore.
I know. I changed my number because you wouldn't stop calling. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, sorry about that.
So, like a regular that
Yes.
you are here, it's no secret. Just tell us, what does it mean to even be invited to come to this party every year?
It means that Clive isn't completely sick of me yet, apparently. No, he's got a pretty exclusive little guest list. It's always a huge thrill when you get the invitation. Have you seen the invitation?
It's she's got it. She's seen it.
It's not like an email. It's not like a letter. It's like a box with like a mirrored invitation. It's like something like some crazy,
Oh my goodness.
like probably like a $500 like invitation. Will you come to our party?
Right.
You know?
I love
It's
that.
always good. Well, thank you so much.
Nice to meet you, man.
Oh,
I always wanted
And then
to meet you. You're dope as hell. Nice to meet
Wow.
you. What's up,
I
man?
had no idea.
Sorry to bomb it.
it's the only.
No, I love this.
It's the pretty boy just stepped in. Yo, you're amazing. We should collab on a video or something like
Let's
that.
get
I
to
love
work
it.
on that.
You changed it. You remind me of a modern day Tiny Tim. I love what you do, honestly.
But I'm alive still, so that's
Yes,
a good. That's
yes.
a plus.
That would be a hell of a video
You don't
for the
understand.
Instagram.
Deals are
Exactly.
being made. There is something coming of this. We are.
I didn't mean to
We're making
network.
the
My
deal.
bad.
We're making
No,
the
no,
deal.
you stay here with us. Right. Yeah, thank you so much. Have fun in there. We're going to see you in there. It's so good to see you.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Now, you get to see people that you grew up watching, but not only that, this isn't your first Clive party.
Nah, I mean, it might be, but this is my first night out at the Grammys and all that. You know what I mean?
What have you been doing?
I don't remember what I used to do, man, back then. You know why? We're not gonna speak on that now, but now I'm more, sobriety got me looking nice and clean. And
Nice.
check me out. Like,
Very clean. Very clean. Who helped you with all this? What
this is
this?
Loewe. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out J.W. Anderson.
One thing this man is a fashion god. He has changed.
She remembers me.
He has changed his style a lot. But what I do want to talk to you about, because all of hip hop is talking about it right now.
Yes.
So you won't be wearing Gucci tomorrow,
No.
or Moncler, or Prada.
No,
How did you feel when you saw that
Yeah.
Gucci ad come out?
I was a little offended, for the simple fact I don't know if they had if they had acknowledgement of what Prada did prior and what was going on. And I support these brands. These brands have supported me, and it put me in a compromising position. I really think it's unfortunate. A lot of people it seems insensitive, and I hope that they could fix this, because I love the brands. We all love the brands, and we don't want to feel like people are trying to insult us as a people or as a heritage or just as a race, ethnicity, whatever, nationality. I just think it's I hope they weren't. I hope it was a big mistake. Put it like that. Somebody needs to come out and publicly say something.
Clive Davis, what does it mean to you? He's a legend, a mentor, an icon in music.
I'm looking forward to his speech. Like, I know he gives them, annual speeches, so I want to see what that's like. I'm gonna be in the cut, laid back, with my pink on, Harlem.
I can't with you.
I don't
Pink
understand.
Panther, I'm not gonna even mess with you right now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you a message and be like, look, Pink Panther tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it.
I always get a message.
But now I'm being blinded over here now. I'm like, all of this right there.
Thank you. I had these for some time now,
Go have fun.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, go have fun. We'll
Good to
see
see you.
Have a good one.
Inside.
Thank you so much.
The stars
Good
are
to see you.
coming. Have fun
Right.
tonight. Guys, it looks
Didn't
good
he
on.
just
Look
light
at-
up the whole camera? The pink is just
Diamonds
amazing.
are a girl's best friend. So we have.
Oh, yeah.
Who's coming up right now? Hey, mamas.
Hello.
Look at you. You look absolutely
Hi.
beautiful.
Look at
What's up, the
this.
guys?
Oh my gosh.
First of all,
And it's coordinated.
do y'all playing that?
Kind of, but not really. Like, it's like a, let's try to match, but it's not like definite.
Well, it's working. It's absolutely working. How excited are you guys to have the golden ticket? Basically, it's the golden ticket. Everyone in Los Angeles wants to be right here, right now.
I mean, definitely appreciative. It's a lot of important people, a lot of very creative people, talented people here, so, you know, just enjoying the moment.
I love it. Well, there's a lot going on tonight, and I know a lot of people want to talk to you guys, so thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us. Have fun. Save me a seat, okay? Because we're all going to be doing selfies together, all right? Guys, have fun tonight. Thank you so much. Again, things are going to be happening so fast because literally this carpet is going to be non-stop with celebrities and people stopping by. We want to be able to say hi to everybody and give everybody their chance and their moment. And hey,
and then you have Ben Platt.
And then Ben.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing really well. How you guys doing?
It is so good to be able to finally tell you, Dear Evan Ensign changed my life.
Oh, thanks. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a beautiful
You get that all the time.
Sometimes. It's a beautiful thing to hear, though, and no matter how many times I hear it, it means the world. So we worked really hard on it. So that it moved you means a lot.
Now, we've been talking about it. This is the golden ticket, as she said, for Hollywood tonight, for the music industry. How fun is it to be invited and to be able to be here at the Clive event?
It's a blast. You know, I just released original music for the first time this past month, and so this is sort of a brand new world to me. I was here last year performing when we had it over in New York, and sort of with the Evan Hansen family, and this is the first time that I get to come sort of just as myself. So it's very exciting.
So do you think the New York party is going to be better, or do you think the LA party is going to be better?
Oh, I don't know if I can answer that, but I'm from New York's my home these days, and so I'm keen to it. Yeah, there you go.
Really, there's an East Coast West Coast battle happening right now. We're not going to keep you. Have so much fun in there tonight. Thank you. You look absolutely amazing tonight. You look great. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
And hi. Yes,
Oh my goodness,
beautiful.
you look absolutely gorgeous together.
So, do you dress him or do you let him pick out his own attire?
He picks it out. I mean, we have help, obviously, but we're not that cool.
Yeah, we have tons of help. I can't do this on my own.
This is Marin on their online shopping now. Did someone help?
I hate shopping. I wouldn't be that girl.
No.
The golden ticket right now to be here at the Clive party. What are you guys looking for? This is your first Clive party. Been here many times.
It's our third. So I was nominated for the first time 2 years ago, and that was our first time coming here, and I got to perform and meet Clive. You know, it's just such a historic night and perfect way to usher in the Grammy Day. Yeah. And yeah, I'm excited to see a lot of the performances tonight.
What happens in there?
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Like, they keep it under lock and key. It's super secret going into this. What have you heard, and what are you excited about tonight?
It's, you know, fire eaters and lions. And, it's just crazy.
A lot of explosions.
Everyone gets $1 million when they leave.
Oh, well, damn. Well, there you go. And that's what you want. Are you even able to function the next day and be focused for tomorrow's Grammy?
If we drink tonight, it would be very light because I have to look semi-okay tomorrow and sing okay because I'm singing with Dolly Parton and the show tomorrow. So we're gonna play it safe tonight and probably go 8 tomorrow.
How few and far between our date nights? You're so busy. Like, how do you guys fit that in?
So we really want to hear this answer.
Yeah. We've been really lucky so far. We've been really lucky the first part of this year to travel together because I've been touring the first 2 months and then her tour starts next month. So I don't know. This year's been really awesome because we've spent a lot of time working in the same cities and.
We're about to have our 1-year anniversary though. We got married last March, so I think we're just really conscientious about keeping our calendars locked together and really spending time.
We have the same manager too, and that really helps.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, well, there you go. Keep it tight.
And she's basically our neighbor also, so we all kind of know what's going on, and it's helpful to have somebody working your personal calendar and your professional calendar. So that part's been really helpful.
But Valentine's Day is this week, so we need to figure something out.
Yeah, we just want to go home and hang out with our dogs. We haven't seen one of our dogs in a month, so.
Yeah. Tomorrow, big night. Last night, Dolly got honored too at the Music Cares event. What does she mean to you, and how cool is it that this year the Academy is honoring her and women in general?
It's amazing. She's actually the first country artist that Music Cares has honored, and I think that's it's overdue, but if it's going to be the first one, it ought to be Dolly. And I got to meet her for the first time this week during our rehearsals for the Grammys, and she's just exactly what you would think. She looks like she's always in full hair and makeup, looks amazing at all times. Her voice is just so beautiful and haunting, and I'm excited for people to see the performance, and I'm so happy for Dolly because she's earned it. She's been in this business for 50 years, and she's still rocking. Still making albums.
Well,
We're not gonna. Speaking of icons, like Clive, have you had a Clive moment? Like everyone talks about, he is, he's big in the music business, but he's also like a family man. Like he brings people on vacation. He invites them to his home. Like, what's your Clive moment?
I mean, obviously I was a little starstruck when I first met him 2 years ago, but I did a dress rehearsal here, a rehearsal for the Clive party because I was performing, and he had never met me, but he just like sat me down at a table, just us two, and he went through the whole list of the show because he was so excited about all the performances. And I was like, I can't believe Clive is like trusting me enough to just sit and talk about the show all night. And then Ryan, who's a songwriter and an amazing artist, last year Clive gave him a shout out from the podium, and it was just so thoughtful and sweet.
It was very cool.
It's like the best shout out that you could ever have ever in life, especially on a night like tonight. But we're not going to keep you. We know you guys have a great night ahead of you, and of course tomorrow, going to definitely be cheering you on.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
luck with everything. Thank you so much.
Guys,
for
have fun.
stopping.
So do you. Thank you, guys. Again, it's going to be nonstop, guys.
How cute were they?
Oh my gosh, awesome.
How cute were they?
The fact that they're ready to plan out Valentine's Day, that they're together, and they want to make sure that that aspect of their relationship stays intact, is just couple goals, relationship goals. And
all the way. Oh my gosh, how are you?
What a night.
What a night.
What a night.
You've been here before.
I mean, but this is where it goes down. I mean, you never know who's going to show up. You don't know who's going to get hammered and fall down. You don't know who I'm going to get into a fight with in the bathroom. I mean, anything can happen.
Anybody you're looking to get in a fight with this year?
Always. I mean, anybody that can't take my jokes, of course. But you never know. I will say, seriously, like, this is one of those nights where it's A-list, they let a D-lister every now and again. But I love because it's actual performances from these giant artists, and they're right there in the small room, so I wouldn't miss it, you know?
Wait, are you looking forward to seeing anybody tonight?
Well,
anybody
you know
special?
what's funny?
Nancy Pelosi's supposed to be here.
I have met Speaker Pelosi here for the first time, and that's where we became friendly.
Oh.
And so I'm very much looking forward to speaking to her. Get it? And and whoever shows up. And I also like that they don't allow lip syncing, so you have to see who really can bring the heat
who
and
can
who
bring
can't.
it.
There you go.
Or else.
Can you sing?
I can't even, no, I can't sing, I can't touch my toes. All I do is get in trouble. I'm really good at getting in trouble.
Well, you look absolutely
Thank you.
stunning.
And I have a movie coming out at South by Southwest called Kathy Griffin, A Hell of a Story. And
You have a hell of a story.
I have a hell of a story.
You have a lot of hell of a
stories. I better tell it. So I hope people like it and are receptive to it.
Well, people
like
people
like it, so maybe people will like
exactly.
Kathy, thank you so much. Have fun tonight.
Have a
Thanks
good
for
one.
hanging out with us. Guys, live carpet right now. And as we're talking, people are zooming past us as well. We're trying to get as many people. It's a whirlwind
It's
so far.
a lot. It's a lot, but they gotta eat too.
Yeah.
So it's like it's wrangling. It's trying to get people to give us a few minutes of their time.
That's
but
right.
they're pretty excited.
And you didn't get to finish telling me your story about the food inside the room. So what happened the year that you went? What was the food?
Was really good. Like, sometimes you go to big events and, it's not...
Banquet food.
Banquet food. This was immaculate. Like, it was one of the best meals I had. I had salmon. But see, I'm a pescatarian, okay? So I didn't have, like, the amazing, like, bloody loin that everyone else was having.
Leaving the carpet now. Leaving the carpet.
I didn't. But the salmon was very, very good.
I think I see the beautiful...
It's a great meal.
Chanel Iman walking the carpet down there.
Oh, I see it.
And I'm not quite sure who that very, very tall person is.
And I will say it's getting warmer because of all the bodies. Like as the body heat heats up in this room, like it's not as cold.
It is. I'm blanking right now, but right there.
Oh,
see,
yeah.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Right
oh
there.
my goodness.
Roseanne show.
Roseanne.
Yes.
It's from TV to movies to music to politics. They are all here and they're making their way down this carpet, and you never know who's just gonna. Kathy Griffin just might pop up and bump into you.
She actually had a point because she said she was like Speaker Pelosi. So I wonder if that's how we should address her, if she's able to stop by, which is probably the biggest
speaker.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest gig for us tonight that we really want to see. We want to know what you guys are thinking about the show. Also at PeopleTV on Twitter, at PeopleTV right now on Instagram. Send us your comments. We want to know what you guys are thinking of the show so far. Let me tell you how these red carpets work also. Yeah. The last 10-20 minutes, it's going to be like traffic on the 405 or the 101. I know you've heard of Los Angeles traffic. It's going to be really crazy, bumper to bumper, of stars just lining up trying to get through these double doors so
Yes.
they can get into the party.
And they're gonna go over. They're gonna cross over and try to get in the soft shoulder and like smooth past us, but we're not gonna allow it. We're
No.
gonna try to get everyone to stop and just say hi. And this is a good place to
Right.
do it too, because they are so excited to get in this room.
Right.
A lot of places, you know, they're coming down the carpet, they're doing what they have to do. Here, they're just excited to be here. They're excited to get in the room.
And I'm sorry if I look like I'm watching a great tennis match right now. I'm literally turning around to make sure that we don't miss anybody who's going to be coming
because
down.
You just don't want to.
Linda Perry, who we saw last night at the
Linda
Dolly
Perry.
Parton Music Cares honor, amazing. She got a chance
That
to
was
honor her
amazing.
friends.
Like, I just wanted to tell you, that was great work last night.
thank
just
you.
The Music Cares lineup was so amazing and so beautiful, and that was like the pregame to this pregame. And
a lot
of
of
course,
pregames.
tomorrow is the big night.
And tomorrow you're going to be doing the carpet for people.
Yeah.
Who are you excited to see tomorrow? And what do you think of this year's lineup for the Grammys?
Oh, I would say Cardi. I am very excited for her. I got to interview her last year on the Grammys red carpet, and she was just eager and wide-eyed, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm here!" So to see a 365 go by, and she has come completely full circle, and is just a huge star, heavily nominated.
Yes.
I just want to know like how she's going to own that carpet. What is she going to wear?
And you know what's funny though is that we're talking about Cardi and kind of being the newcomer on the scene, and then we see Ella Mai, two totally different backgrounds, and I just thought about it, I'm like, oh, I don't even know if they're in the same category, but still.
No. Okay, so Ella Mai, her R&B had a really big year this year. Like just two stars that are nominated for Grammys, fresh out of the music womb. Like they've been working, they've been grinding, but really Ella Mai and her are expected to do big things tomorrow night. And we saw Ella Mai a little bit earlier. We're hoping
Hopefully her will come.
makes her way down here.
It's gonna be.
I'm
still
yeah.
looking.
So they're getting really excited down there once again.
Mr. Green Eyes is down there. Do you see him?
Oh
Do you
my
see him?
goodness!
Yeah, Smokey is in
the
building.
And he's one of those stars where everyone here is going to be excited about it.
I just see my good friend Don Lemon, CNN's very own.
Roxy knows everybody, by the way.
We're going to stop him because I can't wait to see what he thinks about Speaker Pelosi being here in the building, and if he'll leave politics aside and just be Don. Let me tell you something. Don Lemon knows how to party. He's a Louisiana boy at heart. He's Baton Rouge. I'm New Orleans.
Yeah.
He gets down with the get down. And again, like we've been saying, politics, movies, music.
And that's the thing about Clive. Like, he is really able to bring together people from all corners of the world. And he's been doing this since 1976.
Amazing.
Like, Barry Manilow was one of his first stars that he kind of, like, it was his baby company that he had started. Barry Manilow took off, and he decided he wanted to throw a dinner for him. He wanted to throw a party. And it birthed this amazing gala that it is now. They partnered with the Recording Academy officially 11 years ago, and it has become the premier event in music, period, outside of the Grammy Awards itself. And so you have icons brought together with these new, just very fresh talent like Ella Mai. It's nothing like it.
It's generations and generations of great work, hands down. And again, like I honestly, it is literally like the golden ticket. You are watching Willy Wonka right now. Clive is Willy Wonka, and everybody's trying to get into the chocolate factory because it's so hard to be on the list. 1,000 people get chosen, and probably 2,000 are trying to be chosen and to get in. And they have last minute changes.
Yeah.
Last minute things happen.
Oh my goodness.
Like we know Whitney, tragically.
When Whitney died, that was just one of the craziest events ever, because they're here at the Beverly Hilton getting ready for the party of the year, and they get that shocking, horrific news.
Yeah.
She was also here in this building, and at the same time they're trying to figure out how to either cancel everything or keep the party going. And I spoke with Brandon Chapman, who said he was in that war room. They had about 3 hours time to decide what they wanted to do and how they wanted to proceed. And they said they wanted to do what Whitney would want them to do, and that was to keep the party going. And that's what they did. It was a little more somber, but people needed that space to be there and just really remember her in the moment.
Exactly. And tonight is one of those nights that we honor Whitney. We will honor a lot of legends mean, Aretha Franklin, one that many are talking about. There's going to be a big tribute for her tomorrow as well. And the line, oh my gosh, Fantasia, vocals.
Whoa.
Vocals.
Like, come on. Fantasia is going to blow everyone out of the room. It's amazing.
I mean, come on.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, bow down.
How are you? Thank you so much for stopping. Tell me, we've been asking everyone what it's like to have the golden ticket, but you know all about having this ticket and being here.
Well, I've been very blessed through the years, and Clive has really been there with me from the beginning. I mean, he's responsible for so many of my hit songs, and so I wouldn't not honor him tonight at his party.
What's your favorite thing about Clive? You know him.
I
know
do.
him. What's your favorite thing about Clive that we might not know?
Well, one is that he has the energy and enthusiasm today that he had, way back when. And he has such a good time at his own party that you've got to admire him and just hope that you can retain that kind of energy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Who is someone that's here that you are excited to see? I know you've heard who's going to hit that stage.
Who is going to hit that stage? Do you know?
I know. Something. Well, they're honoring Clarence Avant.
I love Clarence. I once found Clarence's briefcase when I was just starting out as a songwriter in New York City. I found his briefcase in a taxi cab, and it was like, oh my God, who are all these names? Stevie Wonder, Smokey Robertson.
Wow.
So I called him and said I had his briefcase, and I didn't have any hits yet. And he said, oh my God, I'm so happy. What can I do? I want to give you a reward. I said, I just want to meet Stevie Wonder.
Well, there you go.
And 100 years later, he sang on That's What Friends Are For.
Oh
my song.
Goodness, that is
I know
amazing.
you have amazing stories.
That is epic.
And tonight is going to be just one of those nights. Thank you so much for stopping and being with us.
Thank you so much for stopping.
We appreciate
Thank you for your music.
And your everything.
Just everything. Just thank you for...
It's insane, literally.
Icon.
We can't stop everybody that's coming by because it's just insane. Like we told you, it's just gonna get crazier and crazier as the night goes. I mean,
I'm really standing here and I'm kind of pinching myself. Like, yeah, we're on the carpet. We're not in the room yet, but to have talked to the icons that we have just in these few moments. It's none other than being here at the Clive Davis party. That's the only place it's going to happen. Like, where else would it happen? Hi.
Hey, how are you? I'm gonna just stand right here.
Yeah, you just like
Never ever in my life have I felt as short as you right now, but I'm sure you get that all the time. How are you doing, and how excited are you for tonight?
I think this is a great evening. I already ran into a couple of my friends, Chick Corea and Smokey Bill. Wow, this is going to be fun.
So, being able, this isn't your first Clive Davis party at all, but what do you like? Is this? No, it's not. No, it's
This
not.
is your first Clive Davis party? What? Okay. Well, what are you excited about? What did it feel like to get the golden ticket?
Well, I thought it was great. I'd heard a lot about it, and like I said, a lot of my friends in the music industry are here. People that I know. I just, like 6 weeks ago, went to Quincy's screening of his daughter's documentary.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
How was that?
Yeah, it was awesome. So, all the people here are people I know a lot about and have been part of my life my whole life.
How many people in the room are like basketball heads that are just like asking you questions and just want to know about, because it's a very entertainment space, but basketball is entertainment as well.
Well, it's really weird. A lot of the best athletes are music fans, and a lot of the best musicians are fans of various sports, especially basketball.
Oh yeah. Want to switch places?
Yeah, and that's I didn't do my piano lessons like I should have. I wanted to play baseball, but that morphed into basketball. I know it's going the other way for people, so here we are.
Well, have a great night tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much for stopping
We can't
by.
wait to see you inside.
Right.
Thank you. And as we go, the legends keep on coming. Smokey Robinson is right behind. No, it's not.
Is your neck okay?
No, at all. And you're taller than me, and you were still probably the tallest man I've ever stood next to ever in my life. I mean, this is great. But again, sports, music, movies, actresses, actors, it just collides right here tonight. This is literally the place to be. I'm just looking further and further down the. I'm looking at the green eyes of Smokey Robinson, and
this is my mom and grandma. Like,
yeah,
this is
I'm
where it is.
mesmerized.
Hello, how are you?
It's good to see you.
You look absolutely amazing. Hi, I'm Julie.
You're blocking my blessings over here. What are you doing?
Shining. I love this.
All right.
Smokey, it's Clive Davis. You've been to this party so many years. You know what happens in there. But what is it like to continue to be able to be that lucky person that gets invited year after year?
Well, it's a great thing because everybody's here. You know, you come and you see your friends in the entertainment world that you haven't seen in a year, or longer than that sometimes. But everybody comes and we have a great time every year. We enjoy ourselves. We have some great entertainment happening, and it's impromptu a lot of times, you know, and some good food, and hey, can't beat it.
What's a memory for you? What is like one of your favorite Clive parties or a Clive memory from this night that you were just like, that was epic. I got to see that.
Well, you know, it happens. Something happens every year. I guess one of my favorite memories was a few years back. Justin Timberlake was supposed to come, and he was supposed to perform, and he couldn't show up. He was sick or something like that. And I'm sitting in the audience, and Clive came and got me and said, "Hey, man, I need you to sing some songs." So I did. so, you know, that's what it is.
I love it. And that's how talented everyone is. Because I heard there's no lip syncing. So you have to be able to bring it.
Yeah, you have to come with it. That's for sure.
Is there anybody from the new school generation that you're looking forward to see? Is there any business talk tonight, or is all fun?
I don't talk any business. If somebody wants to talk some business to me, they most certainly cannot do it tonight. That's for sure. Yeah.
Are you excited to see any of the newcomers, the LMAs, the Cardi B's?
I'm excited to see anyone who's going to be here because those are the people who make music continue. So yeah, I'm excited.
We have a Cardi B fan over here.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody is in all night long. That's what we're doing, Smokey. I would never want to see you go, but we got to let you go back in because everybody's trying to talk to you right now. Thank you so much for stopping. It's so good to see you.
So nice seeing you.
I can never look at him dead in the eyes, but I always do. We have security. It was hard to look at him in his eyes too. Security's right next to us. She's like, yeah, that was. It's a tough one. It's Smokey Robinson at the end of the day.
I've never seen green like that.
No, who has?
I've never seen green like that.
I don't know where they make it, but I want it. I just want it really bad. Can I get the contacts in that color? Smokey Robinson, a legend, who's not a stranger to this red carpet or this party, a dear friend of Clive Davis as well.
And still excited. He has been here year in, year out, and he knows that this is the place to be, even after all of that. Not jaded, still excited. He's like, I can't wait to get in that room.
It is. Keep on looking down. It's turned into.
We're just trying to keep you guys abreast of who's coming because it is getting a little crowded. It's getting a little loud.
I see NBA star Chris Bosh down there, and I only see him because he's the tallest one over there.
That sounds good. Oh, we have Melissa Etheridge. We have.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? I was like,
wow, you're all dressed up.
Thank you. What are you looking forward to for tonight?
I'm looking forward to Brandy Carlisle. She's just one of my favorites.
And she's a love bug, too. She stopped last night and talked to us about...
You see her again, you tell her I love her.
Okay. We definitely are. Clive Davis, what does he mean to you? And what does it mean to be invited to this awesome party?
It's amazing. It's the music industry.
It's the coolest prom you could ever be invited to. It's amazing.
It's fun.
I'm completely starstruck.
I love it. Well, you guys have the golden ticket to go in there. You guys have fun. Have a good time. As we said, it keeps going. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna just keep stopping people in the middle.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep grabbing.
Again, like we said, Linda Perry, one of Dolly Parton's dear friends who stopped and talked to us yesterday. She's still making her way down the carpet. That's how slow it is. Hey, Adrian and Chris. This is the most fashionable.
We want to make sure we're not missing anyone. Look at this couple. Look at this.
Hi. You look beautiful. You look amazing as always. No, seriously, the most fashionable NBA couple that there is.
Hi, Chris.
Adrian. I mean, Chris. Sports, music, fashion, it all collides right here. What does it mean to be able to be here and invited to the Clive Davis party?
Well, I mean, I've always been a fan of music. Funny story, last year, we just decided to try to go on a whim with only 2 weeks left, and we were able to get invited and kind of really take part in enjoying it. So now I think this year, just coming back again, we're looking forward to having a good time.
Was that a great lesson though? You were like, we're going to give ourselves more time next time just to make Clive ready.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's better for planning. And we watched the documentary. We were really inspired by the documentary. That went really well. I mean, I loved it, and we just wanted to check it out. Now we're here. It's cool.
A lot of guys don't know, a lot of people don't know, this guy right here can play the guitar like no other. He is a hell of a musician.
Music producer. Yes. He had a placement. I'm not going to say what albums unless you want to say them, but I'm just saying.
Come on, Chris, go ahead. Adrian is the biggest cheerleader for her husband in the world.
I mean, but he put so much work into it, and I've never seen him put as much work into anything other than basketball the way that he does with music. So it's a genuine passion, and he watched the documentary on Clive, and he said, whenever I'm not playing basketball that I can actually go during that time frame of the year, I want to go. And when it came time, he was able to go. So we're just living out a dream.
So you got to tell me, what are the Valentine's Day plans? Because the love is all over both of you. Like, so what are you guys doing in a few days?
Whatever she wants to do.
Very good, hubby.
This is literally them.
Amazing. He always makes something handmade. He always surprises me. He's the best.
Okay, I have to ask you, because both of you guys are so big in fashion, and I know it's not a secret right now how disappointed we are at the brand Gucci. Will you not be wearing Gucci anymore? Are you going to support other hip-hop people that are going on strike and not wearing Gucci?
Well, I mean, I always support free thought, and if people disagree with something that's pretty out there and blatant, then they have the right to do so. I don't, just so you know, I don't have any of Gucci brand. So, yeah, I support that. That's a great thing. Well, let's leave that in the past. That's obvious. Come on, that's pretty obvious.
What happens? We're curious to see what's going to happen on that red carpet tomorrow, because you're such a big fashion head too. I watched her Instagram. If you want style,
team over dress.
Yes.
Always.
I love it. I'm gonna use that. Team over dress.
It's all. Gonna let you guys go ahead and get inside. Thank you so much. Love you both.
Thank you.
So good to see you.
So nice. You look flawless.
Adrian, see you later. Again, it's sports and everything's up.
Everything is coming together. Everything is colliding. And
Faith,
I'm really happy about the couples.
Yes, Faith Evans behind us, Stevie J right behind us as well. We gotta have to say hi to more royalty, hip hop royalty that's here in the building.
Every genre as well. So you have country, you have hip hop, you have rock. I mean, Steven Tyler making his way down. It's just an amazing. Hi guys, Stevie.
What's going on? I don't think I've seen you guys I haven't seen you guys as husband and wife yet. This is so cool. Okay, I'm team you guys all day, every day.
Hands down.
The love is there, and we were asking Valentine's Day plans.
What are y'all
planning?
Well, I don't know. I got something real nice planned, even though we're flying out that night, but I have something special planned for baby.
Okay. Excuse me. There you go. You know this party. You know Clive very well. This night means so much to people in music. What does Clive Davis mean to you, Faith?
Man, I guess it's fair to say he has a golden ear. Even after I was signed to Bad Boy, which was a label under Arista, I came to know so much more about Clive's history in the music business. And I think it started when I started coming to these parties. Like, why has he all of these people that he gets to, Barry Manilow, and he's like obviously always had an ear for that next great thing,
Right.
Tell me, has this ever been a date night for you, though? Because this is probably the first Clive.
This is the first one.
This is the first.
This is the first date night.
Has anything? I mean, they always ask married couples, has anything changed once the ring is on and the marriage?
Yeah.
How have things
changed? We actually just got rings, and they're very simple. We were married already, so we didn't have rings till like last week.
Right, exactly. Week before last, actually.
Okay.
But you know.
But the married title, does that do anything? Or is it the same?
I got to put in more work, you know what I'm saying? So I upped it from 3 to 5 times a day.
I knew he was going to go there with it.
Stevie, I know
I already knew.
You're a businessman through and through. So is tonight fun or is tonight business too?
Tonight is fun, but it's also business. I'm going to see a few of my peers. We're working on new television shows, and we're working on our LP together, and, we're both Grammy Award winners, so we're here to just smooze and have a little drinks and have some fun.
Okay, well, we're going to let you go ahead and head inside. Have a good time, you guys. So great to see you guys.
So great to
have
see
fun
you.
in there. And
Nice
as
to
they
meet
go
you.
out, Linda
Nice to
comes
meet
in.
you guys.
I mean, you can't get tired of us because I've been talking about that gold lip with the red stripe all day.
My gold lips yesterday inspired your outfit.
This is pretty much what happened.
Yeah, okay.
Well, how did you feel about last night? How did you think they did Dolly justice?
They did amazing. The songs, like, what was great about it is, like, you realize, like, Dolly writes really great songs because what I loved about it is how they all translated, and then you're just like, you know, a lot of people didn't even choose the singles, so it was just a night of really great music, don't you think?
Yeah.
And I thought Norah Jones and Pink and Brandi Carlile, for me, were the standouts.
And
But everybody did a great job.
They honored a woman for the first time.
Yeah.
So I heard you speak with Janelle Monáe the other day about just how epic this is for you being now. There's a lot of firsts happening.
Yes, there is. Alicia Keys, I mean, you know, if I win, it's 61 years, a woman has never taken this category. And
Really, Pharrell? Really, Pharrell? Pharrell.
Hey,
You have to come and say hi now.
You have to come and say hi.
You have to come and say hi. We're live on TV. The cameras just swing over there and see Pharrell. Pharrell is trying to...
Pharrell just interrupted.
Just jammed through my scene.
Just ran straight through.
But speaking of somebody who has a vision and is just a mastermind when it comes to that studio, we're still live and people are just walking in front of you. How disrespectful. But they call you the pin. And when you have people here that are fans of yours from all different genres, does it ever surprise you that they're like, hey, we love you, we know you, we want to work with you? Like, is there business tonight that happens?
I don't know. Like, when I come, I mean, first of all, I rarely go out, okay? And this is one of the events that I'll go out to because it's an opportunity to see a bunch of people that you don't get to see all the time, and you get to have fun. I mean, everybody's a little looser than the Grammys. And you exchange some numbers too. You know, it's all business. It's all business.
It's all business.
Well, we know you got to get down to business. Thank you so much, Linda, for stopping by.
And have some business.
Linda Perry with the photo bomb of Pharrell, and then, come on now. Legends, legends.
Wow.
Keep on coming. I can't take this.
This is my wife, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. You guys got the secret for longevity in marriage.
We've been asking everyone about their Valentine's Day plans because it's right around the corner. Is there just a tradition?
Every day's Valentine's Day with us. Huh?
That's how you do it, and that's how you make it 43 years.
That's right.
Tonight, Clive Davis, I mean, you're not a stranger to this party.
No, we've known Clive since the 70s, you know, and he's one of the lifers, what I call a lifer. You know, him and Mo Austin and Amit and those guys, they were the guys that really cared about the music. They ran the company, but they cared about the music also, and that's it.
So the New York parties or the LA parties, which ones are actually better?
LA.
LA.
Yeah.
I told you.
Okay.
Or Detroit.
Well, there we go.
Okay, Music Town. There you go.
When you come in, and has anything ever surprised you? Do you have a fond memory from coming to the party?
Yeah, you know, it's what it is. It's such a mixture of people that you forgot. You know, I saw Quincy, and then I saw Kirk Hammett and Paul Schaefer. I mean, look at there's 4 people right there that are in totally different musical worlds. You know, but that's great. It's a fraternity.
I love it. Well, we're gonna let you go ahead and get sworn into that fraternity because I know everybody is trying to get you. Thank you guys so much. Bye. Happy Valentine's Day. That's right. And as we were talking to them, Sierra and Russell walked right by.
I know.
Guys, it's
they
tough.
Look so cute.
It's hard to do.
They ran right in, but it's just getting so packed over here. People are trying to hurry up because no one wants to miss the opening.
I believe that. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
So good to see you.
You look like a beautiful princess. We're here. We're live. We're doing it.
We were saying music, actresses, sports, everything collides here. What are you looking forward to tonight?
Oh my gosh, it's been a few years since I've been to this specific party, but I'm excited because I'm doing music again. So it's nice to come to this party where you get to just experience the fun, the performances. I don't know, you get to look around and just be surrounded by amazing artists and writers and producers that basically shift our culture. So it's pretty rad.
And this is the pregame. This is the pregame to music's biggest night. It almost feels like music's biggest night tonight.
Exactly.
But who are you looking forward to tomorrow? I mean, it
tomorrow?
is going to.
Oh,
Yes.
I was gonna say tonight. I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody. I don't know. I mean, I kind of don't like to get too wrapped up in it beforehand, so I can just be surprised in the moment. So I don't know. I'm just kind of going with fresh eyes. I don't really know what to expect, or I don't have any expectations. I just want to go and enjoy.
I heard Cardi B has a heck of a performance.
Are you excited?
I'm such a fan. It's not even funny. So yeah, I'm very excited.
Can you
this hand movement, by the way? What am I doing? This? Yeah.
How is your
okay? No, I'm not very good.
I'm working on it too.
Don't
I'm working
ever
on it too.
show that.
Oh, well, we're live. Well, we know you got to get inside and have some fun, so we'll see you later. Thank you so much for stopping by.
And you
it's
look
so good to
absolutely
see you.
beautiful, by the way.
So much fun, and I love that everybody's excited about Cardi B as we are, and it's just a big night.
That's
and
the fangirl moment. Everybody's fangirling out over Cardi. This is the sense that
she's kind of like a Cinderella story too.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because people are just like, she's prom queen. You know, they were saying it's like prom. She is prom queen tonight,
Seriously.
and we were waiting for her to stop by.
Last year, when we asked everyone, we were like, okay, what's your favorite verse from like Bodak Yellow, and a lot of people were like, was it Cardi B? Well, she sings that? I'm not sure. This year, everyone is going to know Cardi B.
Down the carpet, I think I see Dave Chappelle down there.
Oh, Dave.
I think I see Jennifer Aniston. There's a lot of people that are hanging out.
And this is the wave where we're really going to have to work hard because they are hungry. They are trying to get in as fast as possible.
And we're live. People are coming right through our shop right now.
Moving through. It's getting crazy right now. So
and that door keeps on opening.
The door is opening. A lot is. It's all happening, as they say.
Happening. and so far, big moments of the night that we have. So Smokey Robinson stopping by and saying hi.
Smokey
dear
Robinson,
friend of Clive.
We opened it with Fred Armisen, just taking you from SNL to Hitsville to
Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the New Black. It's been across the board. We've had basketball icons stop by and just grace the stage. It's amazing, and it's letting you see what it's going to feel like in there. And just imagine it's not a red carpet. They're all at these huge tables, and the who's who of America are talking to each other.
About how many people are per table when you go in there?
I have to do some math now on live because it's like 1,000 people are invited. I don't know how many tables are in there, but it seemed like there were about 15. About
15
I would say 10 to 15. Think of a wedding, but on a grandest scale.
Okay.
But it's tight.
Do you ever
that's
see
the thing? You have to
people?
You're like, oh, I'm sorry, Smokey.
Do people take their nameplate and they place it amongst somebody else that they actually really want to sit by and start moving musical chairs around in there, or is there strict rules?
There are strict rules, but I will tell you, I was there last year when Jamie Foxx came in, and Jamie Foxx walked in and sat down, and then maybe 20 minutes later, Katie Holmes walks in, and I was further back, I'm not at the front table, but I'm seeing, trying to see where she was sitting down, and I was just like, okay, maybe not. And then none other than Clive Davis is at the podium making his introductions and pointing people out in the room, and he's like, Jamie, Katie, I see you guys sitting together. Of course, we all know. And the whole room just erupts.
Oh my gosh.
And they're like, and then the spotlight goes on them. Katie Holmes is blushing. Jamie Foxx is sitting. It was an epic moment, a Clive moment that only he could do.
Only he can do that, and only he would be respected enough to be able to do something like that. Again, guys, we're live here. The carpet is starting to wind down a little bit as people are trying to make their way into the seating area. It's a sit down. It's a dinner. It's a presentation. They're honoring as well. They're honoring
Clarence
Avant, who's
a godfather of black music. Sarah Vaughan. These are names that are in just the highest of the high, top of the top, historically wonderful musicians. And then you have the LMAs and the Dua Lipas, just fresh newcomers that are taking music and taking the music industry by storm and just giving it their own vibe. And Clive is about the only person who's able to bring those two worlds together the way that he does. And with this night, he's also making deals and seeing who's new and who's fresh and who's cool. He is the same. Everyone says he is the same now as he was when he started this, when he was looking for talent in New York and finding the Barry Manilow's and the Arethas and all of that. He's still doing it.
I love it. As you were talking, I peeked over. I see that LL Cool J is down the way too. I'm really curious to see what LL is going to say about Alicia being the host this year. Tomorrow, Alicia Keys will be hosting the Grammys, a big night for music.
Yeah.
This is the pregame.
Yeah, and it's funny, when I did the Alicia Keys interview about her Grammys hosting, she said that she talked to James Corden, who hosted the last 2 years, and that James told her, yeah, you'll probably be better than me. And she was like, I'm glad you admitted that. She has all the confidence.
Right.
She's coming with it.
Who isn't Alicia Keys' girlfriend? Who doesn't love Alicia Keys? Who doesn't feel like they just can relate to her? She's so free.
Whole aura.
So humble.
It just makes you, even on the phone, like just talking to her on the phone, like your chi is at a better place.
I like that. That's a good analogy. Isn't it true? I like that. Gonna keep on looking down the carpet.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take a peek for you guys. We're gonna see what's going on because they are screaming at the top of their lungs
hard.
down
Somebody
there.
big must have just showed up because they are literally
just the layout. Just so you know, as soon as you hit the corner at the Beverly Hilton, it is flash, 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 flash. All of the photographers are right next to each other, screaming at you. Turn this way.
Blinding,
Alicia, do this.
blinding out there where you take pictures but it's so much fun. I hope that you guys are really getting a true essence of what's happening right now on this red carpet. It's happening live while you guys are, what's happening is happening. There's no cuts. We're rambling because we're trying to wait to see who's going to be happening. Hey, here we go.
Sparkle memo.
Sparkle.
Oh, we did
got the sparkle memo.
We did this. Somebody do a boomerang. We'll do a boomerang for you guys.
We need the Kira. It's a big night tonight.
What are we doing right now? We're live?
We are live. We're here.
Who's watching this? Where?
All of people.
Hello. How are you people?
People that were not allowed to get into that party. Tell us about the Clive party and being able to be here tonight.
Okay, the Clive party is like if Clive were a piñata and you knocked it, every single musical artist you've ever wanted to see would be at this event tonight.
I love that. That is amazing. We've been trying to figure out how to like put it into words.
It's like
piñata.
that. It's like that. Yeah, and it's joyful, and everybody's scrambling to get all the candy.
What is your Clive story? Everybody has a Clive moment. What was yours?
Well, he's just. I don't have one particular other than his invitations to this party. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're gorgeous.
Okay.
They're absolutely.
Do you like butterflies fly out?
Pretty much, yes. Actually, he has people like Paul McCartney come and show up and sing to you while you. No, not
a hologram of Paul.
Exactly, a hologram of Paul. But no, it's just they're gorgeous invitations, and then he's incredibly. He loves what he does, and that's pretty exciting to be at this point in your career where you could just be, putting the TV on and watching the Grammys, to be able to still want to do this and have fun.
And you want to think that you'll be able to have Clive around forever and that this legacy would go on forever, but really ain't no party like a Clive Davis party.
I know. No, it's true. It's really true.
You might have a little party of your own on February 14th, right? We've been asking everyone what they are doing for Valentine's Day. You have a great date.
I think some things need to stay private and quiet.
Until you post it on social media?
No, I don't do that. I don't post my private stuff on social media. Check it out.
Well, you have a gift lined up.
I do? What do you mean?
Do you?
What do you mean?
Are you prepped? We are only days away. Your Valentine's Day gift.
Oh, yes, of course.
No, wait, Valentine's is only for me. What are you talking about?
You know what I thought she said? I thought she said GIF, like.
Oh.
I thought it was like a gift. You have a gift, Freddie, and I'm like, no.
Gift. Sorry, that's my pronunciation. Gift.
As people are walking by, Shaggy, let's talk about music legends that are happening right here.
It's a live people live.
This is live. It's good to see you, Shaggy.
It's all just happening.
Right.
But she has a gift, and it's going to be awesome.
As a gift, it's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for stopping.
Shaggy.
I appreciate it. Shaggy, you're looking. Just real quick.
I'm trying to figure out where to go.
We're live right now.
Oh, we are.
Oh yeah, we're live. PeopleTV, and we want to know, what is it like to be in there for a Clive party and your favorite Clive moment? Because you're a legend in this game as well, so it's got to be fun to be invited every year.
You know, well, it's the most popular party, and it's like a royalty party, and it's the real dress-up party. That's where you have to really get dressed. It's almost like a prom, in a way.
We were saying the prom queen this year would be Cardi B because it's like her now.
That's what it feels like. Yes, but it's always good, and Clive, it's amazing that as a legend he's still doing it. He's still enthusiastic about it. And when you see him up there, he's like a kid in a candy store. I was there last year when it was in New York, and just to see him, it's Clive Davis, and he knows everything about the Migos, he knows everything about Logic, all these new guys, and I'm like, wow, man, so he's good. He studies.
I'm looking for your other half over here. That one, but also Sting.
Oh, yeah.
We sat down with you guys not too long ago about your album.
Yeah.
How has that been? You guys are still working it. Like, what is he like working with?
He's amazing. He's not here. He's doing his play. Big up. Tonight is the opening of his play tonight in Canada, and so good luck on that there, Stingy. So I'm here repping for him. He's just the best. He's the brother I never knew I had, and I miss him. He should be here. I miss him. That's my dude.
I know that you got to go in there, and a lot of people want to talk to you. So thank you so much. It's so good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you. Bye, love.
So good to see you.
Yes. Mr. Lover.
It wasn't me.
I love it. I'm so happy right now. Okay, so we have LL Cool J literally 3 outlets down from us, which is really like only 2 feet away from us. So we're going to try to snag him as he walks by, but that's what happens. You got to grab people while you can, because we want to be able to get as many people as we can with you guys.
Fun. I will tell you that, like, seeing all these people and seeing how happy they are to be here and excited they are about music. There's a lot that happens in Hollywood and in LA. All the time there's screenings, there's red carpets, but for music, this is it. Like, this is the time when every single person just lands on this town to celebrate the stuff that we listen to.
Which is why I feel like the LA parties are better than the New York parties. And we're going to ask a New Yorker in just a minute which one he thinks is better, whether it's in New York or LA.
I've only been to the party in New York, so I'm biased, I guess.
But you get to experience LA tonight.
Yes.
Which is going to be a lot of fun. And again, the list goes on and on. They hurried right past us, Sierra and Russell Wilson.
And they looked amazing.
Cardi B is supposed to be here tonight. We still have yet to see Clive walk the carpet. I don't know if he did or we missed him. And we have...
he may have snuck past because he has a lot to do.
Beautiful Angela Bassett just walked by as
looking
well,
amazing.
Looking absolutely amazing. And
this is the time where people are just trying to rush in there and eat.
Rush, get in,
because it's
and
been
get
a
their
long
seat.
day. They've probably been sitting in glam for hours.
Yes, and the
getting
carpet
ready because when it comes to like what you're going to wear for the Grammys, yes, of course, it takes a lot of time. But there are 2 major events for Grammys weekend, and that is this and the Grammys. So they are literally trying to look their best, look to the nines, and they're doing it. They're winning.
I pardon if I'm giving my back way too much to you guys. I'm literally trying to make sure that
Rossi
LL
is our eyes
does
and ears.
not skirt past us, because I want him to stop by and say hi to us. And Clive, and he has so much history with Clive, and plus he's hosted the Grammys.
History.
He knows what it is to really be a part of tonight and to be a part of tomorrow night as well.
And to be a part of, bringing hip hop and a bigger hip hop presence to the Grammys. Like, he is one of those guys that really kind of carved out a really large space for hip hop.
100%.
At the Grammy Awards.
Yeah.
So I just want to ask him.
LL,
amazing. So good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you. We are
What's
live
up?
right now with
Good to see you.
PeopleTV. Thank you so much for stopping and
My
talking to us.
pleasure.
We were just saying, passing the baton. You passed it to James Corden. Now you're passing it to Alicia Keys.
Right.
What is that like? And what have you been able to tell her anything about hosting?
You know what? I definitely didn't speak to her about hosting. I wouldn't be, that presumptuous. It would be almost arrogant to try to offer advice. If she asked, I would be there. But all I can say is when I was out there, just being myself, being authentic, having fun, and letting it be about the artist.
I love it.
You've been to this party. You know what it is to be invited to a Clive Davis party. And I've been having a battle with the New Yorkers and the people here in LA. So which one is better? The New York party, or you think the LA party is going to be better?
He's hilarious with that question. You're hilarious. I'm from New York. So you know the answer then.
You're biased. You're biased. Just biased. It's too cold out there anyway. No, what is it really like to be able to be here and come year after year being invited to such a prestigious?
It's amazing. I mean, you know, Clive is a consummate curator. He's a guy that knows how to pick a song, pick the right talent for a party, how to put together an event that's interesting, that's entertaining, and that's fun at the same time, that's classy without being stuffy. I mean, he's just a special talent. He's a special human being, so it's nice to be invited and be in that rarefied air and be able to travel in circles with people that are really successful at the game. You
Sorry, I had to pull her over here because I love her jewelry and stuff. Like, sorry.
Don't let me interrupt.
Honestly, with Valentine's Day right around the corner, we were just asking, like, just one of the couples that have just lasted and look so beautiful and happy together. What you got planned for February 14th? Tell people.
You know, hopefully it's anything but shopping.
Whatever. Okay, we're going shopping. We're going shopping.
We're going shopping. Anything but shopping. She got a black belt in shopping. She fights too good.
Hello, have fun in there. It's good to see you. Love you.
Thank
All right,
you so
guys.
much. She has a black belt in shopping. We'll just end it on that.
We're gonna end on LL Cool J. Because we can't do no more. We can't do no more.
LL is here. Everyone just came through and had so much fun on this carpet. It was so amazing.
We hope that you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget, the real big night is tomorrow night. You're going to be there covering the Grammys.
Pray for my feet.
Because my feet are done right now. I'm about to put some Uggs on because that's just how we're feeling. But highlights of the night.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, well, LL, I'm leaving on a high right now because he's so awesome. But Smokey Robinson, like, this is iconic.
I think I love Pharrell Williams photobombing Linda Perry's interview and us really trying to get him on camera, but he was really reluctant on it. But that might have been the highlight for my night.
We actually did have some really, that's how comfortable it is. So Shaggy can just kind of sneak on in and say like, hey, oh, hi people. Like that, this is the kind of carpet.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. And I just can't wait to see what is going to happen in there. And it is all going down right now.
They're
taking their seats.
So keep on watching us on social media. Check us out at PeopleTV, at People on Instagram. Keep on following us on Facebook. Send us your comments. We really hope that you guys enjoyed the show. Until the next time, I'm Roxy Diaz.
And I'm Janine Rubenstein. Thanks so much.
Bye.